You guys, I found an apartment. And if anybody lives in Paris, you would know how impossible it is to find a place to rent. Not only are there just simply very few properties out there on the market, but they also don't want to have you because there are 50 other people lined up that are ready to take the apartment that maybe have a better job or a better long-term contract, whatever. Pack it by like the type of the clothes or the season or maybe the colors so that it will be easier, you know, to arrange when I arrive there. But so far I decided to put basically my collection of winter knits separately, then the collection of summer knits, then there will be like the dresses and the skirts. I think the coats, I'm not even gonna put them anywhere. I think I'm gonna hold them like and transport them in my hands because I don't really want to wrinkle. Same goes for the leather and the suede, all the leather things that I have. And I have so many like leather jackets, leather vests, leather dresses, leather skirts, suede jackets, suede coats. Ugh, I need to do a collection video for you. This is the box that I already packed with my winter knits. Everything hasn't fitted, unfortunately, and I will have to separate my Saint Laurent collection, which makes me a bit sad. There it is. I have this beautiful Saint Laurent knit dress, and then there's this Joseph masterpiece. Okay, and now we're loading everything in the truck that we ordered, and yeah, moving is it's very difficult. Final touches, just bringing the coats and the leather jackets, and that's the stuff. I don't know if it's a lot or not, everything is relative, but I think it's too much. Okay, we're done moving the stuff. Let me show you how much there is because there's so much stuff. And the guy who was helping us move said, oh, it's such a small move. Can't imagine how much stuff people accumulate. Okay, an update on my situation with moving. All the stuff has already been bought here. I brought over in the new apartment. I can't unpack because there's a bit of an issue with the dressing. I discovered the unpleasant odor and I'm trying to get rid of it. First I bought the dehumidifier, then I like cleaned it very thoroughly a couple of times. Didn't really help, so now I'm gonna repaint the walls. Hopefully that will freshen up the room. And yeah, let me show you what exactly I'm gonna do. Maybe it will help someone else, I don't know, someone who's experiencing the same issues, and I'll let you know how, if it will help or not, because it might not actually. So this is the dressing room. As you can see, like the paint here is not very fresh. Slightly unpleasant odor. I can't really tell if it's from the humidity or not. Then there's well, this is already I've prepared for the paint. And there's issues like this, as you can see, where there was clearly some kind of a water leak in the past. And some holes. So yeah, quite a bit of work to do. I already put out the dehumidifier. I don't know if it's very efficient or not, but apparently the reviews were pretty good. So the plan is the following. I'm gonna do, if I knew like what it's called in English, that would be easier. Basically remove what is already falling off. Then I'm gonna fill it in with the mousse, put the enduire, I don't know how you call it, on top, and only then paint both the walls with the paint that you can wash basically, and also paint the wooden shelves with a different paint. And it's quite a bit of work to do, but the preparation number one has already been done. As you can see, I already put the stuff on the floor to protect the floor, and the next step would be to start scrapping. Yeah. Okay guys, quick little update. The enduire, I don't know how it's called in English. Isolation of the holes. Where there's a problem, there is still the problem. I think this has a rotten wooden base, but everything is isolated, no more holes, nothing. And the walls are prepared to be painted. As you can see, everything is done. Now I'm gonna go over with the abrasive to make the surface smooth and nice everywhere. Like, I don't know, something like little things right here. Then the cleaning, and then after that, finally the painting. I'm gonna show you the end result very soon. But so far, this is what I'm dealing with. Okay, little update. I cleaned everything. Now it's ready to be painted, so I'm gonna lay the floors, protect the shelves, and start painting the walls and the ceiling. Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful sunny day in Paris, and I'm finally done with my wardrobe. 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, I kept running out of paint. I kept postponing it for whatever reason. I had a holiday in between, actually 2 trips. I went to the Alps and I went to Greece, but it's finally done. And let me show you the final result. And maybe I'll tell you my recommendations, my mistakes that I made, and what maybe I would do differently. Okay, so let me show you. So I just washed the floors, so they're a little bit wet still, but this is the final look. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's not my apartment. I didn't want it to be perfect. I just wanted it to be fresh and nice. And voila, all the walls are done. Isolation is done. No holes. That corner is holding up pretty well. No holes there. Everything is isolated and well. The shelves have also been repainted in white, and this is and the walls in off-white color with a hint of beige. Those things were there before on the corners here and there. That's not me. I definitely lined the floor. What would I say? I would say don't expect to be done in one layer for sure. That's not gonna happen. You need a couple of layers of paint. I think I have 2 on the walls and 2 on the shelves. And my advice for pretty much everything, actually, the walls and the shelves, but especially the shelves because it's not that obvious, use a roller for the majority of what you can get instead of a brush, because the brush does leave, you know, like lines, so it would be much smoother. As you can see, you see a roller looks much nicer, and I just used the brush in the areas where I couldn't reach with the roller. For anyone who's interested, let me show you which colors I used and which brands. Overall, the quality is decent. I would say that I'm sure there are much better paints out there. This one wasn't, the ones I used were not the cheapest actually, because I couldn't find really cheap ones in the budget that I wanted, so I just rolled with it. And oh yeah, another point is that get enough paint so you would have some left over, because I kept running out of it, and that really had delayed me quite a bit, because I had to go and get another one and another one, because I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So I just bought like 2 liters to start for the walls, and then I ran out of it pretty quickly and I needed another like 3. I do have a bit of leftover, but it's nice because I know that I can touch up anytime I want. And for the shelves, I started with half a liter, but that was definitely not enough. Again, I barely had enough for like 1 layer. It was super stripy. So I got another, I think there was like a bottle of 2.5, but it is white, so I can use it like in other parts of the apartment. It's not a problem. Let me show you what I used exactly. So I am putting them in storage away. So this is why they're in the IKEA bag. But this is the one for the wall. Super velour. That's the color if you're interested. And I think the brand is called Si Complice. I think it's French. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention they're all water-based, so they're environmentally friendly and, I mean, better for your health, and washable with water, which is very important as well. And this is the white one. Inventif it's called. And voila, white satin for radiators, walls, and wood. So I can finally unpack. I will show you in the next vlog how I will arrange my wardrobe. I did find a couple of absolutely brilliant things that will allow me to maximize the space in the wardrobe. I will show you in the next vlog. Definitely worth checking it out. And yeah, I think, What would I recommend? I would recommend actually to not be afraid to do it yourself. If you have time, if you have enough energy, I guess, because I mean, I saved at least 1K in renovating that little closet. It took me a number of days because unfortunately, like interior work, it does require things to be done in a specific order, and it has to dry, and every layer has to dry. And so it does take a number of days. So hiring a professional would be definitely very expensive. So yeah, overall, I'm happy with the work. It did take quite a bit of time, but it has a nice smell now. All the, it's fully isolated. There's no like weird holes. I don't know, maybe the holes were giving the odor, like the air that came through it. So yeah, that's it basically. I will start organizing, and I will show you in the next vlog the result and how I organize the wardrobe. Yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week. Bye!